flame. It knows dissidence, balance in dark and light. Steadying the agreeable index plight. Crypto tuning up, yup, keeping it right. Yup, the meme that's on the rise. Agreeable intense. One on a Pulsechain's pride. Opening those minds with all the positivity. Marching in its time. Cadence in the grind. Agree to disagree. Yup. That's all the time you need. Meet up, hits it right. Freedom and prosperity. The destination and the flight. Lighting up that's form. Opposed to that, nope. Rule. Firing up them charts. Yeah, flying straight and true. Wink at the foes, cheer at the woes. Yep, stack sats gliding through the low.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and I get it up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and I get it up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up.
What is up, guys? How we doing? I think we got a couple people, or at least one person, in a chat. Do a like off the cuff kind of stream today. Let's look over the markets and stuff like that. I did get my emit on Pulsechain shirt from the Pulsechain store, so check that out at pulsechainsstore.com. Download, get a code, man. Like, yeah, whew. Get your Pulsechain gear, man. Even in these bloody times, I should have made my thumbnail all like bloody and red and stuff like that. But what's the point? So we got the bloody lights in the background because everything's just blown up apparently on Sunday night. You know what I mean? Anyways, what is up, Fast Abdul? How are we doing? We know you are always here for the tech. We appreciate you always being here for the tech. Always. Maybe I should show the chat on stream. I don't know if I should do that or not. Let's just get rid of it. I'll show it later. Anyways, let's get into this. Share screen. Hold on. How else are we gonna get this Sunday rolling? I don't think too many people are trying to watch the market right now because it's just not worth watching at the moment. But if y'all know, we can know that gold is reaching all-time highs. Apparently it's at 5K. I haven't even looked at the gold chart yet. I haven't even looked at the silver chart yet. I just know they just keep going up for some reason. All the uncertainty in this world, it is just nuts. You know what I mean? So let's move a couple things around like that. There we go. And then do this and go back to, there we go. All right. Back to it. Sorry, guys. Adjusting some stuff. Anyways, gold all-time highs. Apparently, silver is meanwhile, Bitcoin's just going down. Everybody just seems like they're flown into gold. Like it's the oldest Bitcoin in the book. Been around for 5,000 years, so it just seems like we should just trust it and go into it, and sell our treasuries and just leave, right? Maybe America did print too much money in the past, and when all these countries just sell all their U.S. treasuries, the whole world's just going to go bust. Doomsday version, right? Who knows? But anyways, out of that doomsday version, we can still have some hope, right? I hope to God we can, because for some reason, having gold and other things are actually making you money, unlike Pulsechain and other crypto assets at the time. But I remember there was a time that Bitcoin was at like what 6K for like 8 months straight, 9 months straight, and now we're at 86K. So it's doing pretty good. I understand the fact that people want to get something physical, like silver coins and such, but I don't know. I guess I didn't buy the top on that one. Maybe it still is the top. Jury's still out on that one. So, anyways, who else is here? Hugh Marty, hey legends. Looks like I'm 1 minute behind the man that's here for the tech. Yeah, you are. I appreciate you popping in, coming in. I'm only posting to so many chats lately. I haven't really put it out on X or anything like that because people usually can just see that you're live and come in or see that you were live. So what's the point of posting it? Hey, whatever. But maybe retweet this stuff, get more people. I've noticed I'm finally up above 200 subscribers on YouTube. Not bad for only doing it once a week or so. If that every 2 weeks at least. Every month. I don't know. At least doing one a month, right? Anyways, what up, Hex Glenn? Nice to see you here. I think I've seen you here a while ago. Yeah, you stop in sometimes. Nice to see you guys are coming in for the live. But yeah, we got that. And then if we look at silver, we can just type in silver here and probably just see some bullish tendencies. Silver this guy thinks it's $1,500 silver. Who knows? But yeah, we'll look at silver. Anyways, enough of that. Let's click out of that. Brace for Impact. I like this post by Cario by Reinvent Ideal. I always give him a shout out. I haven't watched his streams in a while or his Macro Mondays. But yeah, he says brace for impact. It's going to be a very ugly tomorrow. If you can see right here, the Japan USD went down right here. It is very correlated apparently, and it went down. So bond yield's probably going higher. We'll find out. Maybe the SPX goes down tomorrow. It could be rolling over. Who knows? It could be like a new 2000s era between 2000 and 2010. We just did this M-shaped pattern in the Dow and the stock market. Who knows? It could be like a lost decade for the United States coming up. We don't know. There's a lot of question marks, but we'll find out. So maybe the markets are going to be down tomorrow. And yeah, if you're in stables, yeah, maybe stay risk off, this and that. But if you're just holding your assets, maybe just keep collecting that yield in DeFi and, just wait it out and keep stacking, keep DCAing, keep doing your thing. No reason to panic because, you can never perfectly time the bottom. You can never perfectly time the top, things like that. So, yeah, I think it's pretty, and if we click into here, he says, I'm sure it will be fine. Everybody's going to panic. What happened? USD Japan past 24 hours, just, Japan's just clipping out, man. Will they come into Bitcoin and stuff? I don't think so, man. Most of these countries, central banks aren't even there yet. They're behind the curve. It still makes me believe that crypto is way further, we're way ahead and things like that. So these older people just behind the curve, man. They need to catch up. Anyways, so watch out for Monday. We will see if Ben Taylor at xdefynation.dao says save the date for this Wednesday, January 28th, 5 p.m. for our first DeFi on Pulsechain. New weekly X spaces hosted by Emmett Farm, TrueDefi.io's, new protocols, 2x, True 2x, and True X Farms, along with special guest speakers, blah, 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 Vouch, and Team Dragon, and along other top Pulsechain projects to be announced. I just like this sweatshirt, man. Should I get me one of them sweatshirts? I don't know. I already got me the shirt. I tend to just pay for shipping and get the freebie stuff, but I haven't done a Yup token one or any of the ones that are on Pulsechain store yet because y'all want some free shirts, maybe I'll dish out some dough and put out like 10. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want some shirts. If you guys would wear them around in this wintry snow, kind of matches the crypto winter, you know. So there's that. Yeah, DeFi on Pulsechain. New, actually, I might speak there too, supporting Emmet. You guys know I'm in Emmet, and I'm in True DeFi as well. So yeah, we'll go there. Yeah, we'll check out the yields, get a little update on True DeFi here in a minute, anyways. But Richard Hart updated pump.tires. So I know probably shouldn't mention this because the AI might block me just by saying his Richard Hart word. Who knows? Because they all think he's scamming everybody. Everybody on Pulsechain is crybabying it up, saying everything's a scam. And, you know, um, look at Tron. Like, Sami has a very good point. They called Tron a scam for 7 years. And everybody that held Tron from the start is in profit right now. So, yeah, you kind of took the hit on purchasing power for a while, but that's why you always hold your assets if you believe in something. So, other than that, let's check this out real quick. Let's click on pump.tires, exit that, and let's search for a certain token that I got into. I supported, Post he's got a token bot, token gated thing. I kind of bonded it and then sold back down just because I didn't want to hold over 10% of the supply. I'll be completely honest about that, but I wanted to get it on deck screeners so we can update the thing. I thought Karios would update it, but he hasn't done that yet. The market's just, but it is a Telegram bot, and that's what I'm kind of in. If you can see, this was all me. Yeah. I'm just playing around. I like supporting Kairos from Emit. So I figured out at least get it bonded, and now we can come on pump.tires and look at the brand new UI, which it looks cool. I like it. It shows the description down here. It shows how far along it's been. I'm on graduations right here. We got the top bonding, top tokens that have bonded apparently, or close to bond, things like that. We got the top overall tokens, Peacock, most. The top meme coins on pump.tires right here. I'm surprised X Game right now is probably on page 1, but I think there is only one page. Nope, there's more pages. It just shows one down here. I don't know why it doesn't. Maybe my screen share thing's in the way. But yeah, cool. I like that. We got the latest activity, like always. If you want to come in here and just pump stuff away, Peacock's being active. I like that it shows the active market cap right here. So, yeah, that's the latest bonded token, man. Shout out to Kairos. We'll see if it gains traction. If it doesn't, he is saying if there is any token founders out there and you want to token gate your Telegram to where they have to own your token in order to come into the Telegram, he is doing that thing too. So I don't know, that's just a little meme coin kind of thing. What is up? Believe in yourself. Hex Glenn, he's saying hi to everybody. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That tech is cool. Maybe the Hex chat should be token gated like that. Maybe the Pulsechain chat should, because you should probably have to own Pulsechain to be in it. But to each their own, right? Anyways, there's that. Not bad. I do like it. I've used it. I'm in this. You have to hold like 10 million tokens, 1% of the supply to be in the chat. Checks every hour. Let's look at some other meme coins real quick. We got Coin Mafia here. This up. That's a rug. See? To each their own. But if you want to community support this, you can. We will look probably at that in a little while. The actual one, not the hundreds of scam ones, like these two are. I've glanced at the page that Rackham put on, like Coin Mafia, CoinMafia.io. This is a competitor to Richard Hart, apparently, and it's on two different chains, Ethereum and Pulsechain. Are there any, like, I like the UI. It's kind of flashy with this kind of tells me in the background, kind of tells me it might be the dev from Liberty Swap. Who knows? That's just an assumption, a speculation. I have no idea. But how many have launched? Recent activity, most traded. Look at that. I'll filter, graduated. How many have graduated? Oh, there's been quite a few graduated. Not bad, not bad. That's on Ethereum. If we go to Pulsechain, I think. Wait a minute. Does it say it down here? I think when you click in them, it says what platform it is or where it launched. Right there, PulseX. It looks like everything's on. Oh, it shows logo right here. I haven't seen any tokens launch from Ethereum yet, so let's check this out. Nope. Apparently, you can use this on testnet, or nope, you can't. I can't click on it, nothing. Or maybe I switch it in my wallet, maybe. Whatever. I'll figure that out later. I haven't played around with this one, but yeah. Competitor Richard Hart. Richard Hart better look out, I guess, huh? Coin Mafia is after him. I like the fact that it's on both chains. Pump.tires should be on like different chains too. Like, come on. I haven't checked out Pump.fun, but I do like the fact that it burns Pulse. I don't know what this does in the background. Rackham might be keeping it all. Who knows? I don't know. But anyways, here True2X. I got my test wallet on this, and let's look at the lobby real quick. Got the farms coming out. We're on day 36. If you redeem, the redemptions are off because of some updates. I haven't really paid too much attention, but just doing this, the communities are gaining more Pulsechain or whatever. That's probably going to come up. I don't really have too many more updates on True2X, but we are at a profit of Pulsechain with this wallet. I put in 100K. I'm at 126K, and then this is the compound one, and it's getting close to 0.7, so that's profit too. The other wallets are the same thing. My auto compound one, let's check that one out real quick, if I could even find it. I haven't checked them in a while, if I'm even auto compounding anymore. Return to lobby. Sorry guys if you're getting sick by all the screen clicking, but I don't have any deployed ones here. And then I got a bunch of these. I think the auto compound's off. Nope, it's still on, but it's at 1.266 with that one. Day 19 deployed. I'm at a 0.41 with 50K. Has to equal up to 50K to get a compounded wallet one. That one's at 61K. This one's at 0.27 and on day 10. And yeah, so this one's at 0.4 and this one's at 0.27, and this one deployed on 10. And this one deployed on day 19. So that's a little weird. Probably because the share rate, which seems like you should be like, if you got 100 million Pulse, you should be coming into this 10 days like you want to put 10 million a day. to get your 2x on it. I haven't touched my main one. I've exited a couple smaller ones, but pretty much that's it. This is day 6. It's at 0.67. So that's why I've kind of stepped back recently and just kind of just letting stuff play out. This one's almost out of 1x. And I think this one I originally put in a 300K. Yeah, right here. So it's just been sitting at those dividends going to these and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you know the spiel. So that's true 2x. Not too bad. The UI is getting a little better, I think. I've always had issues, but we're gaining some Pulsechain in some of these community. I think this is Pulsechain stuff right here, but we can't claim any of them because it hasn't been 45 days and whatnot. So there's that. We got plenty of communities there. My ID is 472, and that would be no permissions. So I think on a couple of the wallets, I don't even have an ID. But anyways, let's look at emit. Let's look at the yields on emit, because that's probably the only area I've been making money on, and that's not price performance, guys. That is on the farms. It takes a while to get your investment back, but 121% APR per year. I'm earning quite a bit. You get like 500 emit. Let's look at this real quick. 500 emit is, I know the price is high right now, $850. That's a big commitment. Let's go 200. $340. $340. Take out 5%. Let's look at this real quick. Calculator. $340 minus 5% equals, so it takes away $17. And I think after a month and a half, you would probably get that back in DAI, and you'd be in profit again on your DAI, that is. And then you pretty much just keep waiting it out, and volume and stuff would be getting you going for the rest of the days. I've just been sitting there holding. On this one, I've been bought here, I bought down here, I bought down here, thinking about buying some more up here. But it looks like everything right now might be rolling over, so I might be waiting a minute. But yeah, emit's doing good. I think this is the only place earning the most yield. I haven't looked at Vox recently. Earning the best yield on Pulsechain right now, besides other farms like 2Fux and stuff. If you like that Fux platform, kind of Tide, you can earn like, this is another little hidden gem on Tide, guys. I know they're in beta, but a lot of people aren't using them. If you launch the app, this is what I've noticed. I know there's risk with it, but just your stable coin. All right, guys. Just your stable coins. Look at these AVRs. This one has CST in it. So we all know the peg with CST, it's like at 60, 70% because people are on ramping and just selling it down to get, So I don't know what's really going on with that as far as I know, but you can off ramp when the redemptions are alive, and you can get the arbitrage there. And even if it's at 60 cents and you get that $500 more or whatever, you can redeem it for more. But yeah, 100, take the risk, hold the peg, whatever. But TVL in here has gone down quite a bit because the CST peg. But yeah, there is significant risk with impermanent loss there on your stable coins. So like probably the more trusted one would be up here with the 3 bridged in assets at 32%. That's a little hidden gem. Can't really, I don't think 2Fux has that going on right now with the stable. Let's go wrap DAI. US, you got 22 over here, but you only have a little bit. I know most people are bridge stable pool. You got like nobody's voting for it. There's 14K in there. So yeah, that's the place to go, I guess. I think Two Fucks might be doing something with Tide in the future. I have no idea. Ask this guy because he's here for the tech. Always do your research on that. But I would assume that Two Fucks could probably be traded in for some. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. He's always cooking up something. Um, let's check my X real quick. I got to. Does it even show me being live? Yeah, it does. I don't know why. I'm bringing nobody in from X apparently. But yeah, cool. There's that. Let's go to Trading View. Let's look at some charts. Let's go to the Bitstamp one. Let's check my lines. Oh my God, look at that. Did a little fake out. Retested the parallel channel. Wow. All right. All right, guys. It's getting real. It's getting real. We'll see what happens. I expect people to start saving it around 75, maybe even 80. Yeah, but we'll see, man. We'll see. That is a bear flag. So if we did a bear flag and we measured this move, should I go? Let's go bearish. Let's go all the way up here and down here. Let's measure this move. All right, guys. We come down here. It retested. Now it is saying we're going down to 60 grand, which would probably be all right because look at this support. Kind of made a head and shoulders, but maybe we do another wick down here and hit that to fill it. Who knows? Everything looks so scary right now. I would just be DCAing in stables right now, keeping your assets that you've already done, earning yield. Showed you where to put your stables. All those are in beta. You just do your own research on the Tide thing, but yeah, maybe I should tell you the website for that. But beta.tide. Whatever. Let's look at that real quick again. Yeah, beta.oxtide.com. Yeah, it's up here. But maybe I should put a link down to that below. But I've been checking that out. I've been earning a little bit, but yeah, I kind of pulled out of that CST pool because the DPEG, and we'll look at that in a minute. But I still kind of think this will happen because on a 5-year time span, like if it continues to keep going down and hit this, even my drawing, it doesn't look like it's building the head and shoulders at all. Like this is not a head and shoulders pattern being built because we would have to already be back in this parallel channel just on the monthly chart. So like I think this is like kind of a push against the wall kind of thing, squeeze before we go up higher. And a lot of this reason why Bitcoin's been going down, probably in the background, these Bitcoin maxis have been selling us out and going into stocks and whatnot, buying gold, diversifying because this is how they got rich in Bitcoin. Or we can go full conspiracy and just go like, Richard Hart's just dumping all this Bitcoin, bro. Or Satoshi's dumping all this Bitcoin. Who knows what's going on? But I got a text message by somebody I know, and they said Satoshi's dumping the Bitcoin, and I sent them to Arkham, the Satoshi wallet. Tell them, hey, he's not dumping. So other than that, I think if we retested this, it would be kind of like telling me that it's okay. We consolidated all-time highs, we broke out, and we fully didn't come back down here to retest the close of the previous years around 69K. You know what I mean? Because yeah, we might have did some resistance consolidating in here, and this right here is a complete on the monthly. It looks like a complete consolidation to the sideways, and it's not a retest. So this came down. We might have to retest this close right here at 61. Who knows? 60 grand, and that would align with this parallel channel. So this might have to curve out a little bit, but it's going to take some time, guys. I really think it's going to have to take some time. Let's go back to the daily because we all like 5-minute charts and whatnot. But yeah, I think last time I streamed was when Tuesdays right here. Yeah, or did I stream right there with the pie guys? Probably right there with the pie guys. So something like that. Or was it this Saturday? Friday, Saturday? That was pie. So we were starting to bounce off the parallel channel. So that's my Bitcoin. I'm still sticking with it right now. Way bearish case, this can come down a little further and come down to hit the 60. A lot of people say we're going down to 50, but I think we hit the midline of this right here. You know what I mean? It kind of lines up with that. If I did my lines better, kind of lines up with that a little bit. You know what I mean? It hits that parallel, and it kind of will probably build a wedge right there afterwards if you think about that, because like a broadening wedge that usually breaks out to the upside. So that's going into 2027 though. We'll see how much this happens. This could just freaking be a fake out, and this could be let's delete this parallel channel and do one right here. This could be a parallel channel, and we could just be wanting to retest this zone right here at 83.84. All right, and we could just be wanting to go back up and still building this bear flag, but it does look ugly right now. We've already bounced off of it 3 times. Like, this will be our 3rd time, let's just say. This is a capitulation buy, like panic buying, trying to save the bottom. So we'll see. And with that measured move, if we did break that one and not the bigger one like I'm talking about, that would put us down around 70K. So, and right around the top of this. So either way, we're all right. If I did another parallel channel right here again, look at that. It'd be right into that. So could be like a nice little fake out. Who knows? Everything all kind of rhymes together on this chart right now. So it seems a little manipulated to me. So yeah, that's Bitcoin. Let's look at ETH. I know I'm going over these guys before I really talk about gold and silver, but yeah, this one's just consolidating. It's still making a higher low. If you look, so was Bitcoin. So got to pay attention to that too. Could be rolling over. We'll see Monday if markets do that and they just want to dump and hedge funds just go screw it. We're going to come back down here to 2,600. All right, guys. Short term. We'll think about things after that. Let's go to gold. Gold. Oh my God. $5,000. We got a gap on the daily. Let's look at the weekly. Yep, we got a gap on the weekly, guys. Look at that. Whew. Parabolic curve in full effect. Yeah. I'm looking for the curve tool real quick. I'm so bad at this sometimes. It's good. Probably in draw. Yeah, here it is. So let's go right here. Let's just make sure it goes off that and goes backwards. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Let's put this a little better. So yeah, we could cool off a little bit, but I doubt we will with all the uncertainty in Iran, stuff like that. How's that curve? Let's make sure it's going straight up, right? By March 27. There we go. That's long term from 2014. That's good enough. Maybe it needs to go a little higher. Let's put this at $8,000 gold right there, guys. So yeah, hopefully we continue going higher, but here pretty soon it's going to need to chill out a little bit. Maybe, but let's look at the fibs because that's pretty much all you can do right now. Yeah, we're gonna probably chill out around 5,200. Have a little pullback. We'll see. That's my TA on gold because it is definitely gapped up. And if it gaps through that and retests off that, we're gonna be going up to 60. Who knows? At that point, 6,400 would be the next target. But I would expect like a midline 4,800 right here retest because who knows really what the other world's thinking right now, but I would want to see that maybe a little bit. So that's my guess on gold. Because if you just did a know what I mean? Retest off 4,800, just call it. It would be cool. But there's a gap, so that gap kind of tells me, well, the week kind of started, so it could end red, it could not. I really think we're probably going to go up to that 5,200 and then probably go down just based off fibs. Yeah. Or you can come all the way down here and we ain't gonna stop till 6,100. I don't know. Just depends on where you measure from. You know what I mean? So that's gold. Let's look at silver. This one just dang, dude. So this line over here is the cup and handle. The 50-year cup and handle, guys. Now we're getting into some territory, right? I'm not on log, but if you do log, it looks a little better. But this from down here, this from there at the breakout, it's 671, man. A lot of people think we're going to 671 because of this big, huge cup and handle right here. So I don't know. I think we'll go up a quarter of that. Probably come back and try to retest the all-time high. And if we don't, we're in worse shape than we have thought with the economy and what Trump's doing and politics and stuff like that. But right now, if you bring down the fibs, we're right at the 2,618 almost. So we gap through this 1,618, and we might be coming up to $172 up here before we're like in trouble. But we'll see. We'll see. But to make it on that previous cup and handle, let's bring it down to the bigger one, and we could be coming up to 118 and stopping for a while. or hitting that 190, and that's the top. Because then at that point, you'd probably want another fib and come down. Let's just say we're at the top of that right there. Another fib, come down here, and the levels to come down would be there, and that would be the next top, and so on and so forth. So yeah, we've seen some stops around these lines. Look at that. So my lines aren't the best, but yeah, that's silver, guys. Could still be going up. Could like do the gold thing in the 70s, because gold has been so undervalued. I knew about this trade, but could be doing something like this. You know what I mean? I'm just going, but it's going a little hard too fast. It's like doing this right here. So we'll see. That's the late 70s though, but yeah. Look what happened when we unpegged it. It just flew, man. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let's look at the S&P. All-time highs, guys. All-time highs. If we're rolling over, but this is a cup and handle right here. We're above it, and maybe I should invert this chart, but yeah, we're at all-time highs, guys, on the S&P. I've always thought that's going to cause chaos, so we're never coming back down there. We're probably the most dramatic drawback would be right there, because they retested that top right there. Look at that. And that's on the monthly, so if they retest that top, who knows? We'll see, but it is looking like it's starting to build a formation like this, so we'll see. But the Fed's coming out and going to print more, so we can just keep going. Who knows, really, man? Who really knows? Yeah. Enough about gold, silver, the regular markets, Bitcoin, stuff like that. Let's go to what you all are here for, right? This is Pulsechain, guys. Pulsechain. So I did my little lines. It seemed to have happened. It broke down and bounced off this. We all know where those lines are from. All right. Yeah, we all know where those lines are from. So if we zoom in, I don't know why it's been following my stuff, but I give it a broader option. Like this curve is the midline, but this the major downtrend line, and yeah, we'll see. It seems like the players coming in and saving it are coming in trying to save it and then get down, so momentum is getting less and less and less, and the RSI kind of shows that. We have a hidden bullish divergence right here. This charts down right here, right? Chart down, chart up. So we'll see where it levels out. That's on the daily though. So there's a divergence. Let's look on the weekly. You don't really have a divergence because you can't really tell yet. But if you wanted to say this is just kind of staying flat, all right, while this is going down. So it could be garnering momentum. And if we did this, you can see it's getting a little higher. So that's what I'm thinking. We'll see. Guys, this is going to take some time. Like, I got stable coins. I haven't sold any of my bags I bought previously, but I did buy some Pulse to bond that Pulse Cabal token for Kairos, and I didn't want people selling on my head, so I just, did what I did there. But full transparency, guys, full transparency. sometimes a meme coin, but I only take so much risk, and people wanted to in that chat wanted to buy at lower prices anyways. So I think I probably got too much of that supply anyways, but I might just hold it. Who knows? I think I only need like 15 million of that, and I got double. So, but you can follow me on Pump Tires too. So if you want, but yeah, pull it back to this Pulsechain. It looks like it's going to come down here, but it might not hit this white line again. It might not, but that's being optimistic, guys. But we are building this curve on the weekly, which I like. It doesn't really look like a bear flag on the weekly at all. At all. Um, Hopefully, we start to curve back up and we don't do this little extra dip down again because we'll go below 301. I don't know, but I'm kind of waiting for the bottom. I'm kind of waiting for things to play out. Everybody's starting to sing the same tune about Pulsechain. Rich just needs to do his like whatever he wants to do, man. The red notice, it doesn't matter either way. You have tools to spoof stuff or to move or to create preloaded videos or marketing material. I know sacrifice, no expectations, blah, 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 blah. But you face the chain, look at Charles Hostage again. I kind of agree with people, but whatever, man. Look at Tron. They succeeded. Maybe this is the actual community chain. You know what I mean? And the community takes over and the founder is not the face of the chain. Maybe. Who knows? Anyways, let's look at Hex. Let's look at Hex. It looks like it's following my line a little bit on the opposite. So we'll see where that's going. We're definitely probably coming down in this area. Let's look at the ratio real quick. It's people are coming in here and saving it, I think. And when it needs to come down here and hit this 136, like, so we'll see. We'll see. It's probably a better play to be in Pulse right now than other things, but just because it's the main asset of the chain. But Pulsex to Pulse seems to have topped out on the ratio. They gave you two times. Now we need another line from here to there. That is a definite line. I don't know if Rackham's selling, what's going on, whatever, but you get the point. Yeah, we'll see about that. Needs to break above this line right here for me to be bullish on the ratio again, but that buying burden is kicking in, but burning tokens don't really mean nothing unless you're buying them and burning them, apparently. So yeah, let's look at emit. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the Hex Pulsex ratio with you guys. It kind of shows more. It looks like we kind of capitulated down here. Made a lower low on the ratio between Hex and Pulsex. So we'll see. This is a wedge. Those tend to break on the opposite side, so it'll probably break up, but we'll see. This has got, right here. That's what it's doing. And if you put in a parallel channel right here, well, a little opposite, but it's below the shit, the stuff. So we'll see, guys. It needs to get back above 213 on the ratio. According to me, man. According to me. But who knows? Who knows? That's all on that. Let's look at the emit. Seems to be holding up, but it's made a lower low. So if you have just hold and earn your EDI because volume, unless you bought the very top, but I would just hold it anyways. So yeah, that's going to be a trend right there. The True 2 farms are going to be launching here pretty soon too. So yeah, who knows if that launches with their farm or whatever the hell's going on there, that'll probably drag price up. Who knows? No expectations, but that's a rising wedge, and usually it breaks down, so it'll probably come down to $1.50. If not, just retest this area right here, like it hasn't yet. It retested this upper part right here, but yeah, I'm just sitting there holding. I'm stacking my emit. I'm earning. Um, I think if you had 1,000 emit right now, you'd be earning like $5 a week or $5 a day or something like that. 250, you probably earning a couple bucks a day. Who knows? But that's EDI. That's better than nothing, right? So stake it, hold it, whatever. Bring your dollar a day. That's $30 a month. It's a better stable coin yield than actually having stable coins and earning yield on top of it. But let's look at Nope. There's like no point in doing TA on any of these tokens, but it looks like it's forming a bottom. It's trying to. It looks like it's going to come back down here and try to retest, but I hope it really holds above this area right here. You know what I mean? Could be making it finally a higher high right now. Let's look at the ratio real quick. Yeah, the ratio is going up again. Up again. Nice. Looks like curve, cup, and handle. So on the ratio, guys, this means Pulse could be going down while Nope's just kind of staying sideways. All right, guys. This probably going to go up to 5-1. So we'll see. Kind of looks like it's taking a pit stop and wanting to retest that. So that's going to take some time. Let's look at Yep. We're all going to make it, right, guys? Right, guys. Right, guys. So yeah, I'm on the 1 hour chart. But yeah, we got the cup. Looks like we're holding the level. I think we washed out some weekends down here. Who knows? I consolidated some bags and put them into Yep. Just took more off the supply. I think I'm going to stop at 400 and just wait. See what happens. See if I add liquidity later. I don't know, but that looks like a pretty good. That looks pretty good. That's a bull flag right there. If you don't know what that looks like, this is from here to there. That's all the emit pairing pulling it back up. We got the second top on the tap on the ratio up here. We got a nice retest of this range on Yep. I'm not going to do any parallel channels or market or anything like that, but on mine I will do this. The first chart, somebody added some liquidity for me, which is nice of them on 9-inch because I pulled it all over there, and I burnt the one on Pulsechain. So if we go over to the ratio on this one, it is finally, I don't count the first candle because that was the bots, but we're finally everybody's in pulse profit right now. So if you want to sell, just get out. But yeah, that's one tap. We'll probably come back down and do another tap. Hopefully on the ratio we make like a little triangle for this, but we'll see on that one. But yeah, we got $20 liquidity over here. We're at 16K market cap. Not bad, not bad. Tetra. If you got your 2 million, just hold it. Other than that, wait for better prices. It seems to be going down and down and down and down and down. Actuator. Um, it broke out of my parallel channel, so we're probably going to come back down here and test the lows. It did not follow my line, so we can just delete that on stream. So yeah, there's that. That kind of this right here kind of indicates that hex is going much lower, but I don't know. It could just be everybody's capitulating because there's low volume on Pulsechain, and if we look at the pulse die ratio, it's still around 500,600K a day. It's been holding up fairly good, but let's look at dark. No sense in looking at the price of that, but it is going up on the ratio of pulse. Wells out apparently, and yeah, he's just knocking it down. But other than that, dark is looking like a buy. I have some dark. I got some dark from the airdrop. You know, it's building the floor. It looks like it's building the floor on the ratio. It looks like it's building a floor right here. It's just going sideways, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, for all the FUD about being in the house on Pulsechain, this is the log chart, guys. We're below launch price. So, just let you guys know. I'm still holding a very little bit of this, like less than $100 worth, just because, out of spite a little bit, because I got given tokens from airdrops and stuff, but I held on. Then I bought more, and then I lost half of it, and you know, we'll see what happens, but I doubt it because Firewall's just doing shenanigans, man. He got into the PWBTC thing. You don't even want to get me. Let's look at that chart real quick, just because I want to. I forgot. I deleted everything. PWBTC. Maybe go. Let's go to PulseX and get the contract address. Everybody knows about the exploit. Everybody should have been aware after the PDI thing. Really, it's still listed. Hey guys, Yep's not listed, but this is. It might still survive. Who knows? Maybe they're just trying to thin liquidity so it does peg. Just like PDI. All this is just intentional. Who knows? I really don't have a clue, guys, but I'm going to copy that. Let's look. Let's look. Let's look, guys. Where is the Pulsechain version? It's not on that. Alright, let's just go to Gecko terminal. I know it pulled liquidity or something like that, right? Yeah, it's not. Alright, guys. I have it on my phone, the chart, but if you guys want to, like, put it in the chat or something, maybe I'll copy and paste it. That's the real one, so I don't know. Yeah, I've applied for logos on PulseX many times for a couple of logos like Emit, mine, Nope, a couple other ones. They don't put them on there. Probably because there's not enough pulse side liquidity or not enough burn. I don't know. Don't really care at this point. But yeah, that's looking way low. I think, yeah, it went down 99.94, maybe 100, but it probably could hit 100. If it hits, let's just see how far it can go. by hitting 100%. I'd have to hit like 1 cent, right? Oh, yeah, 1 cent, something like that. So, surf token I've been looking at. It's kind of building the floor. I like it. I might. It's a tax token. I might join their cabal. Um, Fast might want to join. He might already be in this cabal for all I know. He's in a lot of cabals. Um, so yeah, I might do that. I don't know. Just chilling out. I like it. Let's look at more token. I don't know because it's on my list. I was looking at it, and it's still going to go back down. So yeah, let's wait on that. Let's look at Peacock. Peacock is coming back down, and it looks like it's going to come back down to 0.008, 0.85, something like that. But this kind of tells me it's on a downtrend, so it could come back down here. To be honest, who knows? Could, but it needs to hold this midline for me to stay bullish on it. I was wanting to get some of this, but I'm like, what's the point? I got airdropped a little bit and I just sold it, but yeah. And then I think I got it airdropped like down over here. Yeah, I failed that one. Simp. This is a token-cated community I just heard of. Apparently, you have to own 1% of the supply, just like Pulsechain, but I've been looking at that. Looks like it's probably going to go down more. I don't know what kind of alpha it has, but I was looking at that. We got Prime 2 fucks. That's looking okay. It looks like it's going to go down again, though, but then we got 2 fucks. Let's look at that one real quick. Gotta add this one to the main. Right. Yeah, it's just going down. Just going down, guys. It made a bear flag right here, and it has a head and shoulders right here. So it looks like it's just going to go down a little further. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We shall see. Everything could just go up 10x tomorrow. Who knows? But it is down 99%. Let's look at Surf real quick. I want to see how far down that one is. Seems like somebody's holding it up. So that one's down 96%, 97%. All right. If you guys like the video, like it, reshare it. I don't know how many times do I have to say it, but I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the 3 viewers. But yeah, let's Pulsechain for you guys. Best place on Pulsechain to earn. I know I always go to this one. I always click that, but if you haven't, please come over to here and subscribe. It even shows me 3 on Restream right now, and shows me 2 over here. But yeah, come over here, subscribe. Yeah. And with that being said, guys, hang in there. I know the market sucks right now, but it's probably going to take some time to recover. Things like that. Keep your heads up. DCA. Get your taxes back. Buy more Pulsechain. I don't know. Buy more ETH. Buy more gold. Whatever you want. My dog's over here chasing a fly. Did you kill it? Did you kill it? Anyways, guys. With that being said, was in the screen sharing. That being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed my stream. Just a little market update. I wanted to show you guys I was here, live and well. God, it just got darker outside for some reason. Maybe it's because the market's going down. I don't know. But be prepared. Maybe get some bonds. I don't know, guys. We're all in crypto together. Peace out.
Green candles rising like a prophecy. 100x dreams, that's velocity. Buy so loud they ring through the monastery. Image in my ledger like it's part of ontology. Stacks on the move, call it Discworld momentum. Magic in my wallet, Terry Pratchett with the emblem. Flipping page by page, these gains write a saga. Got dragons in the charts, and I'm ghosting the drama. Glide through blocks like I'm stitched to the Dharma. Cipher in the mist, spit runes in the playlist. By the dip, yeah, I buy the myth. When the market sings amidst the hieroglyph. Sowed my seed in the field of returns. Farming on chain like the ritual burns. Yields from the earth coated deep in the script. Harvest moonshining where the old gods drift. This ain't luck, it's alchemy. Turning doubt into galaxy. Every tick a masterpiece. Green wick calligraphy. Woke up to the charts in a spiral dance. Candle looking greener than a druid stance. Ink in the ledger, got spells in my sleeve. Numbers chant spells like a priest on the eve. Vested in the myth like I married the tech. Though repaid in sats, I'm demanding respect. From silence I minted my legend and